It's your book. But nobody else is going to put it right for me. Nobody but me is going to change my story. It is your book. This is like, to me, an absolutely massive concept. How many people take the time to sit down and reflect on their life and say, this is what my life should look like. When I'm 85 and I'm sitting in my rocking chair and I'm reading my book of life, is it a bestseller or is it a boring book putting me to sleep? You have an opportunity to do in this book of life what I've done in my book. I've created 3 sections that mean so much to me. Being a good person, being a great dad, being a loving husband. That's what means a lot to me. And then I fill it with chapters that matter. You have the same opportunity in your life with your own book. You have an opportunity to sit down at whatever age you are and map out, what do I want from my life? What are going to be the highlights? What are the key chapters? What are the sections that really matter to me? Health and fitness, entertainment, travel, family life, my career. What's it going to be? What really matters to you? Have you ever done that? We all get up every day on this grind that we're on. From the time we're little, we get up, we pack our bags, we go to school. We do that every day for 18 years, whatever it is, through uni, if we go to uni. And then we get on the treadmill of work. And we do the same thing. How much real life lessons do we ever get? How many people tell us to sit down and write out all of the sections and chapters of our life that we'd like to achieve? And you might not have every chapter filled in, but you can add to it as you go. When I was 30, I decided that chapter 55 of my life, when I was 55 years old, was going to go to Antarctica at 30. And I wrote it in. And the reason I chose 55 is I knew I would have a bit more time, I'd have a lot more money, and hopefully I'd have a love of my life to share it with, as I did. And I went when I was 55. It's a book of your life. Why not spend some time focusing on it, filling in the sections and the chapters that matter? I know this is like unconventional thinking because we haven't been brought up to do that. We don't plan our life. Our life plans us. We're on this treadmill from a very young age. We didn't decide to go to first grade or whatever you call it, first grade here. We didn't decide to go to the Kindo that our family sent it to us. We didn't decide a lot of things. We just were put on this treadmill and we do it. It just happens. Why not take the time to start to plan out where your life goes from here? And what about talking with your kids and the people that work with you and asking them what would be important in there? Imagine doing an exercise. Imagine spending an hour or 2 with your team or your family in a room, sitting down and writing out their book of life, writing down their sections and chapters that matter to them, what they would like to achieve, what would their bucket list look like. I've had a brilliant life. Despite some ups and downs and happiness and unhappiness, I've had a brilliant life. I've done so many things, lived with no regrets, because I have a book of life. I know what it is.